I can speak to that because I did not grow up in a Christian home. I didn't get saved until probably my early 20s. And when I was going into nursing school, and I actually dropped out because I was going to have to take a public speaking course. Putting a microphone in front of my mouth was nothing that I would ever do naturally. It wasn't within me. And so when God first had called me to the worship team and then later to a teaching ministry, I thought he was literally insane. And my first experience as a teacher, for women, it's predominantly to women, and it's usually events or retreats, or so you get this, this theme that they came up with. They throw you a theme, they give you one verse and tell you to turn it into 4 sermons. And so I'm teaching, and a lady raises her hand in the front seat, and I'm thinking, I didn't think we were doing Q&A, but okay. And I kind of like gestured to her, and she's like, "Are you okay? You're all red and blotchy." And I just like almost in that moment looked up at God like, "I told you this isn't me. Like, quit nagging me. Get off me." I mean, I seriously was like, "No, that's it. I'm never doing this again." And I had to settle with God and wrestle with God that it actually isn't about me. And the day that I realized that this calling, the gifting that he's given me, I'm only to be obedient. And so every time I walk up on the stage, I am very well aware this is not me naturally. And so I think what you're saying is, we don't know where to go and we don't know who to turn to. And sometimes the teaching opportunities are thrown to you. And mentors come in we get mentored by podcasts. We get mentored by listening to good preaching. We get mentored by listening to bad preaching. But my passion for women in particular is that we teach the Bible well. Because there is a vast majority, and someone said it's in men too, but there's a vast majority of women teachers who do not know how to teach the scriptures, and women need good theology in the seats and doctrine so that they can live their lives well. And so that's a passion of mine. But how do you do it? I mean, I fumbled through it and didn't do it well, but I think listening to good preachers, getting mentorships, reading books. I mean, anything you can grab to be equipped, you should invest. And there's no substitute for your time in a studying seat. If you don't like to study and you don't like to sit and you don't like to say no to fun lunches that your friends are going on because you've got something else you have to do, then it might not be for you, but you have to invest, you have to continue to learn, you have to be teachable, and you have to just keep trying and trying and trying and asking God for his Holy Spirit to help.